Hey everyone, my name is Simpsy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4 here today on the channel, back with another episode of our Communist Germany series. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new, let me know feedback and suggestions in the comments and where you'd like me to expand and conquer. So, it's the 22nd of August 1940, currently under the reign of Heinrich Brindler, and we are slowly but surely building the Germany Socialist Utopia. So, in this alternative timeline campaign, going with non-historical focuses, the United States has joined the Allies early. The Allies are probably the strongest power now in the world, followed by Japan joining them too. The Italian League under Italo Balbo, so Mussolini is dead, is the next biggest power. They've brought in some fascist regimes from Iran, China. What's even this, like Kazakhstan, I suppose, too. Now, at the moment, the Allies and the Italian League are attacking each other. We are obviously our own proletariat here in Central Europe. And then there's the Soviet Union, their own faction fighting their rebellion. So at the moment, I could join this war and probably beat Italy quite swiftly. However, I think I want these two to battle it out. Let the Allies use a lot of their supply. I could go in and end the war quickly, but then it's going to paint a target on our back, because I feel like we're going to go to war with the Allies eventually. Because in our national focus here, we can just like liberate Italy straight away, and we've got a massive land border here. We could quite easily just capitulate them and win this war, but I think we'll leave it. I'm not going to. We'll look to try and build us up a bit. So we'll try weaken the Allies. If they're about to capitulate, we can fly on in. So I think we'll start going down this stuff. We want to try and go with the sign the Second Berlin Treaty once the SSSR is defeated. Going down to trade unions at the moment. Can't do any price controls or Danish. We could do some maybe. Should I do Danish trade deals? So let's do that. I can spread flames of revolution. However, communist support in some of these aren't that much. Civil war will break out if the communist support goes above 40. So we've got Sweden, Netherlands, Czechoslovakia, Poland, Lithuania, Estonia. Not very big in some of these countries, like whatsoever. Could do it down in Greece. That could be interesting. We've got Finland too. Norway. Romania could be the next one. They just don't have any communist support there. I think we'll leave it for now. Socialist education, sure, let's do that in Switzerland, because we've got Switzerland in and under our control. Improved artillery, armored, currently getting support equipment. Trade-wise, tungsten, we should have fixed that. That should be coming soon. Oh, can I invite Turkey in, actually? No, why can't I invite Turkey into my faction? I should be improving my relationship with them, shouldn't I? The independence of Turkey is guaranteed by the People's Republic of Germany. Yeah. How about I try and just get better relations? Like sign a non-aggression pact with Turkey. They're not actually in this faction, are they? No. Okay, maybe I'll try and look to do something like that. Just try and get some really good relations with them. Because at the moment, why is it? Negative 100. Why? Oh, they have neutrality. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so maybe they won't ever be able to do that. Oh, we can sign that non. Well, we can tear it up later, I guess. Because then we might have been able to go against them. Okay, production-wise, got plenty of rifles. Not recruiting anything at the moment. Still building up our logistics. We can actually request 21 legions from the Swiss. I'm not going to do that. So basic heavy tank hasn't been done. That's fine, because we haven't actually got a heavy tank division. We've built a fair few up. We've got like 200 of them. So maybe we look to do that now. So let's grab this Panzer division. Let's duplicate it. And it will be the heavy. Just because we've been focusing on the lights so much. So we'll update that and we'll straight away bring in the heavies. into this build. Oh, we might actually be able to make it all heavies quite a bit. Do we want the motorized there? Sure. But yeah, let's make a heavy tank division. Oh, we've got so much actually political power to do this, so maybe we just straight up do it. Like a full-on heavy tank division. And maybe start to bring this heavies down into Berlin. We've got the equipment to do so. So maybe we do that. We've only just now got the mediums too. I could probably look to customize these. We've got a bunch of army experience. So let's have a look at the variants. We want stuff that like... We want to reduce the fuel usage. We can. So... More reliable than gasoline engine. Petrol electric. Maybe we're better off spending it on our doctrines actually. Because we've still got a fair bit for both of these. Okay. So what hasn't been... Oh, Brazil's not giving us that rubber. We've still got a surplus though. Political power wise... Army regrouping's probably not straight up a bad idea. We'll wait for that to get a little bit longer. So we can invite Portugal into our faction too. However, they're currently at war with the Spanish. Which I don't want. I could send some volunteers to them. To help out. Maybe we look to do that. Got a spare division here. And what do we just take? One of these guys out. What's coming in? An artillery unit and then the support. Sure. We'll send that once again to the Spanish commune. And I'll send air volunteers too. Yep, the carbine's the outdated kit. That's fine. All those political decisions. Oh, right. We've got way more Air Force stuff here. Go with ground support integration. And we can upgrade you to naval expert. Not sure. Maybe we try and save up that. Low manpower is something we have to look at. Transport plane and naval bombers too. Okay, so just setting things up here. All good. But yeah, if we were to go against Italian, Yugoslavia, and Italy, we're probably going to win. Okay, we'll wait for these troops to arrive in Spain. So we'll go down, establish trade unions, and then we obviously want to go down influencing stuff here in Yugoslavia when we can. Nice, those Catalonia units have arrived. Not even sure where you're better off to go. Maybe you're better off just trying to push down this way. We've tried so many other offensive pushes. Maybe bringing them down here might work. Okay, maybe we look to upgrade engineer stuff. Okay, these guys are on the move. Artillery and a tank unit. Pushing from Valencia might be a good idea too. So maybe sit here. Because of the supply might work. And that will be the push. Okay, established trade unions has been complete. I still want to go down this, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to. We just need the Soviet Union to win this goddamn war. We've got units. We've got 3 units up here trying to push. Just constantly. Maybe these guys need to change their front line too. Because the Soviet Union is still dealing with their civil war. So they just can't seem to dislodge the SSSR here. Same with the Spanish. I'm gonna try my best to help, but jeez. Okay, that seemed to work there. Try widen this front. Okay, what's happening here? Straight up can't join their war. I can't send any more volunteers. Okay, has this push done anything? A little bit. Sometimes you just gotta push for it. Okay, that seems to be working. We are creating a front here. Like the breakthrough seems to be working. Okay, so this unit is working. The additional artillery. Yeah, and just continue to extend this front if we can. Just keep on opening it up. It just seems to be working. Okay, for some reason it's working down in Spain. I don't know why. We just need to get an encirclement, I think. They're trying to plug the gap. Could send more units than just the 2. Okay, what's happening up here now? The frozen north push doesn't seem to be working. I wonder if we just collapse their front a bit more. Maybe. Oh, finally. The Soviet Union has taken 6 states. The SSSR has annexed the people of Sampi? Is it like Sami? Oh, it's dealing with the Spanish commune down here. Oh, in Murmansk. Yeah, righto. People in this like archipelago up here. Alright, still can invite Portugal now though. Do I want to try and do communist propaganda elsewhere? Oh, okay, so those divisions are now coming back. That's nice. We just got to deal with this civil war here now, though. Can I send any more volunteers, potentially? 2. I'm just trying to think if I should, do propaganda elsewhere. Iceland, Ireland, Finland, we could look to bring them over. I think I'm better off. Well, actually, hang on. I'm going to stop this. And I'm going to go straight down to this and try and get this treaty signed. Yeah, so it gets a non-aggression pact with the Soviet Union. And we'll try and get better quality relations with them. Because we want to go down this quite quickly. We might be able to do this in like 80 days or so. I'm just trying to see, is it worth doing communist propaganda elsewhere? Because then we're kicking off civil wars potentially. I maybe want to try and let's have a look. Romania is probably the play, I think. If we can bridge that over. I wish I had more support. It's just got none. A civil war will break out if the communist support is at 40%. Because yeah, it is good if we can get it, if we can find countries that have 40%. They have 30. Yeah. It's that you're just nearly better off just waiting for it if it's 30. We could maybe try and do some influence there. Maybe we'll do it in Romania. So I feel like out of all of them, Greece had a higher one, 19. Czechoslovakia was not very high. Sweden too. Sweden and Finland, it might start growing here. Okay. Those fuel silos are coming in now. These heavy panzers are going to come in too. Finally, we're going to try and make a light... No, we're going to make a medium tank unit at some point. But I want to do that now. While I've got some manpower here. Duplicate this and then go... Med. And these will be the medium units. Because we are Germany at the end of the day. We're going to have so much access to armor production. We're just so efficient at it. And let's get the medians. Maybe I just focus on tanks, actually. Because we've got so many. Sure, maybe another artillery unit too. Because we're starting to stack them up a bit more. And then we'll look down to pressure Czechoslovakia. So for the proletariat, our agents operating strengthen the communist movement. So maybe actually what I could do is diplomatic pressure, boost ideology. Maybe I'm just better off building an intel network here. And maybe we do the same in Finland too, then we can start getting communism on the rise. Because maybe we're better off doing that. Because we are starting to let it grow, it's just like not much. Just RNG sometimes. You can get really good communist spread. That military police unit is now done. Maybe go with maintenance, because we've got a lot of tanks rolling over now. Did those troops arrive back in Germany? I think they did. Or are they still in transfer from the Soviet Union? They still are. I can't negotiate anymore. I'm sure they quite like me. Yeah, I could have just straight up joined them, but being in our own faction has its own merits too, I suppose. Okay, back down here. I forgot we were doing this push, weren't we? In the south. Finland proposal for the continue war. Okay, members of Finland's ruling circle have reached out regarding military cooperations against the Soviet menace in the east. Their proposal would be sending military assets to Finland. So guarantee non-aggression pact. Finland will join the war against the Soviet Union. Okay, so I can back Finland. No, it's no concern to us, Finland. It's probably now going to be just annexed by the Soviet Union, I imagine. If they're going down that path. Okay, back down in the south here. I guess we can continue with this push, maybe. We are extending this coastal line quite a bit. Kind of just want to like push for Madrid if we can, but just don't know if it's applicable. We are gaining good army experience here though. Okay, is there anything else I want to... Oh yeah, we need like armor on some of these tanks. Okay, maybe we need to go further down towards Malaga because it's flatter there. Okay, so that's now done. Defense treaty with the Soviet Union. Yep, let's do that. That's something we want to do. We've made a non-aggression pact with them. We didn't have to sign it manually. It's just gone through the focus tree. So, defense treaty with the Soviet Union. We're both going to guarantee each other, which is nice. I don't believe they're at war at all. Oh, we got the Chinese... Oh, okay, Communist China is at war with the Americans. Is that, Oh, okay. Oh, they're a part of their own faction. What's this? Mutual assistance. Oh, damn, the Italian League are pushing the Koreans here. Yeah, I forget that the Allies and this fascist league is still at war. Wow, 800,000 allies lost. 250k Brits. What else has done the most? Oh, the Ethiopians, they don't count. Korea's about to capitulate Japan. The United States lost 120. Damn. The British-Italian War. Oh, nice. Those divisions from the Soviet Union have now arrived. Those that were fighting in the Far East. They're now back. Good on them. Fought hard. Yeah. Oh. Did my divisions here... Oh, okay. I think they're straight up about to lose the Spanish Civil War here. Unfortunately, Italy has declared war upon the Hellenic Republic. The Hellenic Republic has joined the Allies. Oh. Might have had them there too. To be fair, we are chumming up to the Turks. They've gone socialist, so... Unfortunately, we can't invite them to our faction because they've gone with neutrality. Okay, so let's open that up there then. Once again, we're still not a part of this war. The Soviets are still building influence. Oh. Oh, we can't do a communist revolution in France, can we? No, I was going to say, that might have been the play. But we're just chilling. Building up as always. Nice. So that defense pack has come in.